The only criticism of Zion Williamson during his rookie season in the league has been his weight and conditioning. Before the NBA season was suspended, Zion reportedly weighed around 280 pounds, making him one of the heaviest guys in the league. The Pelicans Twitter account recently posted a photo of Zion working out, and it looks like he's lost around 20 pounds during the NBA shutdown. Now that Zion Williamson has dropped some weight, let's take a look at how his play and the Pelicans season might be impacted. Before we get started, subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell for new videos like this one every week. Zion may have had weight issues before the NBA season suspension, but after losing 20 pounds and looking much leaner, we might be seeing a much better version of Zion when the NBA season commences in Orlando. Now, if Zion was able to preserve the majority of his muscle mass during his weight cut, his athleticism should actually improve. And this is a pretty scary thought because Zion Williamson at 280 pounds was already one of the most athletic guys in the league. The idea of him being even faster and being able to jump even higher is insane. But when Zion first entered the league, retired players such as Charles Barkley, Paul Pierce, and Tracy McGrady all had concerns about his long-term health. The problem with Zion is that he's such an athletic jumper when he dunks, blocks shots, or rebounds. But once he's in the air, all of that weight has to come down eventually, and over time it's only going to increase his risk of injury. Unfortunately, Zion is no stranger to injuries, dating back to his time at Duke University, where Zion famously burst through his Nike sneaker, spraining his knee in the process and having to miss several games to recover. We've also seen Zion miss 45 games in his first NBA season due to a torn meniscus that he suffered in a preseason game against the Spurs. Zion's injuries have not cast any doubt as to how good a player he is though. In the 19 NBA games that Zion actually played this season, he was truly outstanding. Before the season was suspended, Zion was averaging 23 points and 6.8 rebounds per game. What's more impressive though is that he was shooting 59% from the field and 46% from behind the three-point line. He did all of this whilst only playing 30 minutes per game, which was reportedly due to his conditioning. If we look at Zion's per 36 numbers, his points per game actually goes up to 28.6 and his rebounds go up to 8.2, indicating just how dominant Zion already is at just 19 years old. But how did Zion's play impact the Pelicans' success this season? Well, in the 19 games that Zion played this season, New Orleans went 10-9, which is much better than the 18-27 record they had when Zion was injured. Granted that 19 NBA games is a fairly small sample size to draw any meaningful conclusions from, but I think it's clear that Zion Williamson has a very bright future in the league, and the Pelicans are clearly a much better team with him on the court. Personally, I would like to see Zion lose a bit more weight though, and continue to work on his conditioning to maximize his potential. Given that he's only 6'6", it would be good to see Zion get down to around 250 pounds, which should be quite manageable for Zion, given players like LeBron James, who are a bit taller than him, currently play at around 250. If Zion does his weight cut correctly, it should further improve his athleticism and longevity as a player in the NBA. What do you all think of Zion's weight loss and long-term potential in the league? Let me know in the comments section below. Thank you all for watching today's video. If you enjoyed the video, click the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel.